Welcome to today's Explainer. Today we're doing a complete digital unboxing of a tool designed specifically to tackle quality management. If you've ever felt totally overwhelmed by the sheer mountain of documentation required for compliance, well, you are absolutely in the right place. We're looking specifically at the Bizmanualz Internal Audit Procedure ISO 9001-2015, which is also known as the QP 1020.
Okay, let's dive into this. How do you actually streamline your ISO 9001 internal audits without, completely pulling your hair out? Let's be real for a second. Compliance can often feel like this massive mountain of paperwork. It creates endless stress for organizations that are just trying to do things by the book. In this explainer, we're going to look at a ready-made solution to that exact core problem and see how the QP 1020 literally makes audit anxiety a thing of the past.
So here's our roadmap for today. Number 1, meet the QP 102 procedure. 2, inside the audit manual. 3, save time with templates. And 4, achieve certification faster.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, meet the QP 1020 procedure. At its core, the Bizmanualz QP 1020 is this incredibly comprehensive, fully customizable tool designed specifically for ISO 9001-2015 compliance. Now, it's not just some rough conceptual guide or a really vague checklist. No, it's a ready-to-use policy and procedure manual that takes the absolute guesswork out of conducting your internal audits.
So who exactly is the ideal buyer for this? Well, if you're a quality manager, tasked with keeping everything on track and compliant, this was built specifically for you. It's also absolutely perfect for organizations actively improving their quality management system, or QMS, and businesses that are seeking ISO 9001 certification as a foundational blueprint.
Now, what's really interesting about this is the sheer volume of ready-to-use content you get. You're looking at 16 pages and exactly 3,177 words of meticulously drafted procedures. To put that into perspective, this isn't some flimsy one-pager. It is a substantial, highly robust manual that covers all the bases right out of the box. It ensures you don't miss a single regulatory requirement.
Moving on to Section 2, inside the audit manual. The manual provides this complete, step-by-step guide for your audit activities. First, it walks you through establishing your overarching internal audit program. Then, Step 2 covers the detailed internal audit planning phase. Step 3 safely guides you through actually conducting the internal audit. And finally, Step 4 wraps the whole shebang up with internal audit ISO reporting. It's basically a closed-loop system, ensuring you don't miss a single beat from your very first prep all the way to final follow-up.
And beyond just the written procedures, you actually get the exact forms to execute them. We're talking about an audit program form, an audit plan form, a quality audit checklist, and a final audit report. These templates are a total game changer because they give auditors the exact structures they need to properly and professionally document their findings. You don't have to waste time inventing the paperwork yourself.
Now, a really crucial point of this manual is the absolute clarity of roles it provides, which goes a long way in eliminating workplace friction. For example, the lead auditor manages the process and reports to top management. The internal auditors conduct the detailed, objective audits, and all employees are expected to cooperate and correct any nonconformities. When everyone knows their specific job, your audit runs like a well-oiled machine.
The manual also includes a really thorough definition section. Take this one, for instance, defining an audit checklist as a list of questions designed to provide guidance and ensure consistency. By having these terms explicitly defined right there in the manual, your entire team stays completely aligned on the terminology used in ISO audits. So no more speaking completely different languages across different departments, right?
All right, let's look at Section 3, save time with templates.
And this brilliantly illustrates the time-saving factor. Just think about the painstaking work of starting from scratch. You know the feeling, staring at a blanking cursor on a blank screen, frantically researching the 2015 standards, and trying to draft thousands of words yourself. Compare that nightmare to just using the QP 1020 Word template. You bypass the blank page entirely. It literally turns weeks of frustrating work into just a few hours of really easy customization.
The product format and delivery are designed for pure efficiency. The very moment you purchase it, you get an instant download. You receive editable MS Word templates that are fully customizable to your company's specific quality management system. You literally just download the files, swap in your company's specifics, tweak it to your unique processes, and boom, you're ready to audit.
And for a little peace of mind, this purchase is backed by a risk-free 30-day money-back guarantee.
Bizmanualz firmly stands behind the quality of the QP1202, making this a completely secure and stress-free investment for your compliance toolkit.
Which brings us to our final section, Section 4, Achieve Certification Faster. To quote the source material directly, using this template allows organizations to demonstrate commitment to quality and continuous improvement. And honestly, that is what this is really all about. By streamlining your internal audits with a professional tool, you ensure your QMS is genuinely effective. It doesn't just check a compliance box. It directly enhances your reputation with your customers, your suppliers, and all of your stakeholders.
So here's your next step. You can get the Internal Audit Procedure ISO 9001-2015 SKU QP1020 for just $49.99 directly at bizmanualz.com. For under $50, you are essentially buying back hours, if not days, of your team's valuable time, all while ensuring your audits are fully compliant and highly effective.
Which brings us to our final thought for this explainer. Are you ready to streamline your internal audit process and guarantee compliance today? With the QP 2020 in your hands, the hardest part of the work is already done for you. Why struggle from scratch when the perfect template is waiting? Thanks for joining me on this explainer to unpack this incredible tool. And hey, happy auditing!